I didn't mention this in our email, but I did want to pull this up. So, because some people were noting it. So, a Oklahoma County judge had to resign after allegations surfaced about inappropriate relationships, possible sexual harassment against people that he worked with, and now Stitt is like weighing in on it by asking OSBI to get involved and start poking around. Some of the stuff I've seen has been like that this is maybe a dig at Prater or something, that they think this goes deeper. So anyway, something to watch out for. I'm not clear what they think they're going to find, but
So yeah,
anyway, the governor's in the middle of it.
I read some articles about that really quickly. Like a couple of things. Number one, the Stitt getting into it in the Oklahoma politics angle of it all is nothing Stitt does deserves the benefit of the doubt.
For
Like
sure.
if he wasn't such a evil sociopathic dickhead, I could look at it and say he's concerned about how this judge was treating women, and so like this
Yeah.
is something he cares about. He cares about equal treatment, not being harassed in the workplace, and so this is why he's delving into it for those reasons. And we know that's not it, right? So it's some. I'm sure in the coming weeks we'll find out the backroom politics of it all. But secondly, there's been judges, man, around the country that end up with these sorts of allegations, and we just need to talk about men in power and how they abuse that power, especially with the quomentum, as it were, happening around the country. And that's like, it's just, I mean, we just need to do a better job of policing that sexual harassment in the workplace, but especially when you think about men in positions of power. There have been several federal judges around the country. One of the most prominent Ninth Circuit judges on the left side of the aisle was had to resign due to these sorts of allegations. And it's like the impunity of judges, like Trump's sister committed tax fraud while a federal judge and just retired, and everybody's like, that's cool. Like these judges, like, and when you give someone that much power and that much power over every people's lives and their employees' lives, if you're clerking for a judge and that judge says you suck, that could derail a legal career in the beginning, right? So that sort of thing we need to be more cognizant of. But it happened, it's rampant in the legal. I'm a lawyer, right? It's rampant in the legal industry, not just in terms of judicial clerkships, but in terms of big law, small law, because all of these,
Yeah.
it's overwhelmingly a male dominated industry where we give men, the worst kind of men, lawyers, I can say that,
Yeah. Yeah.
all of this power, and they abuse it, man. So I don't know the specifics of the allegation. I read some of the things they said he done. I'm not, one way or the other. I cannot comment as to the veracity of the claims. I can, as a lawyer, comment to how rampant sexual harassment at the very upper echelons of law is by judges, by powerful partners at law firms, mostly men, and how that needs to be addressed.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been in too many courtrooms in my life, so I don't know, what it looks like really. But it just, I mean, judges seem like they have an incredible amount of power and very few checks against them, um, which often lends itself to pretty bad outcomes for a whole bunch of people because it just comes down to like kind of their opinion, and if their opinions are bad, um, I mean, you get bad outcomes. I mean, is that fairly common, or is it just judges just run the gamut, and so there's everything from good to bad to in between?
Judges kind of run the gamut, but think about this, right? There are 9 Supreme Court justices. 2 out of the 7 had horrendous sexual harassment allegations levied against them, and still got confirmed to the highest court in the world: Brett Kavanaugh and Clarence Thomas. Right? That's eight. What 2 out of 9? That's like almost 25%, about 23% of the highest court in America have two people who had credible sexual harassment claims levied against them, right? So this is not anomalous. These situations are not anomalous, and judges have complete power. I mean, for God's sake, they have what's called absolute immunity.